They broke. King of Pentacles, not grounded, not having money. Bankruptcy, maybe even. Not feeling great. Missing you maybe even. And they want to move. They are moving to calmer waters. Because where they've been, where they are, it's not where their heart is, or not where they've been. It brought them misery and disappointment, and they are broke. They're not good. Welcome to Let It Go Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. This is love reading for Virgo for June 2021. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Click the bell button and like this video if it will resonate with you. Thank you. If you need a private reading, there is a link to my website in the description box. I'm starting with Oracle cards to have an insight. Let's see, Spirit guides, can I have one card for Virgo for June 2021? And please guys, if it will resonate with you, leave me feedback in the comment section. Thank you. Let's see. One card for Virgo. Ooh, beloved. Radical acceptance. It's a beautiful card when we have to forgive. Not necessarily forget, but it might be as well something which radical acceptance. It's about love, getting a balance, number 2, and allowing something which wouldn't be accepted to unfold, to come to your life. Radical acceptance is needed to heal the heart, to something to bloom. Forgiveness, maybe. Let's see. We have 2 cards, okay. Flexible, definitely. It's like Spirit guides want you to be flexible, to not stand in your ego, to allow this unfold, whatever, because it's for your highest good. To be flexible, to not be standing in your pride, because it can break you. Just be flexible and allow the wind to put you in the position where you're supposed to be. It might be as well connected with that radical acceptance, which you have to allow yourself, your ego to. Ego is nothing wrong. Healthy ego is a beautiful protector of our identity. Yes? And imagine. This is be flexible and allow your imagination to show you where this radical acceptance can lead you. Beautiful. But I know how difficult it might be, especially when we're dealing with somebody who didn't necessarily invested in us previously or broke our heart or something like that. Okay, let's see. This is the reading for you and them. With somebody who you used to deal with, you're dealing with, or you want to, please swap the roles if you feel like you fit more on that side. What's heavily on your mind? What's heavily on your mind? Let's see. Oh, heavy burden. We have 9 of Wands and 6 of Cups. Heavy. You're putting boundaries. You want to put boundaries against something from the past. You either don't want to remember it, or you are. This is it. This is that forgiveness which needs to take place, because you don't want to deal with somebody from the past. It's a card of soulmate, somebody who maybe showed you the worst side of themselves, and you now saying no, being assertive, saying no to treatment like that. You are wounded warrior as well. You've been with that person for many battles, and you not necessarily wanting to go for more. What that person is thinking about. I always would say that healthy boundaries are exactly what we meant to have, because without boundaries our energy always will be abused, because we are allowing. Nobody will treat us seriously if we allowing to abuse ourselves. You see, it's like because you're not having healthy boundaries, it's like opening the doors for abuse. Because if you don't love yourself to the point that you restrict people who are approaching you, then why they should? Put the boundaries for you. Everybody will enjoy free tickets to the cinema. Everybody will enjoy free tickets to anywhere. Food for free. Hospitality for free. It's like we have to set boundaries and say no, not for free anymore. This was in the past and it will stay there. Now we have a new rules, a new menu, and there is a price on the side of the menu. I can cook, but either you will bring something with you or next time, or the restaurant is closed for you, yes? You know what I mean. This is justice. Whoever you're dealing with, they're thinking about balancing scales. This is karmic justice, bringing justice to the situation. Or King of Cups. Whoever you're dealing with, they are falling in love with you, Jesus. They're thinking that they meant to be with you. This is a card of knowing where the heart belongs, where their heart belongs to. This is what they're thinking. They're thinking that to balance the scales with you, to bring a justice and fairness to the situation, they have to show you that they can be loved, or that they can love. But for me, kings are still reserved, and it might be in this case that they don't know if you will accept it, and that this scares them to the point that they're standing in their pride as well. That I feel like they need first the answer that you would accept them for them to go forward, which is awful, because if they cannot risk their pride, if they cannot put their pride down and risk anything for you, like such a silly stuff like pride, yes, then is it fair? Is it fair that you have to first say, yes, I will be committed to you, that for them to do an effort? Okay. Well, let's see what's happening in your life currently. Queen of Cups. You have true pair. True pair. This is, look, you already in that energy. Gender doesn't matter. Somebody who has a cup of love, and they know exactly what it's worth, and they are ready to give, and they used to give, and they give it freely. And now you're finding out that giving freely a cup of love causes only others to use it freely because it's for free, and you don't want to do this anymore. But look, they thinking that they acknowledging it, and they want to come towards you. They're thinking about changing for you, coming towards you in the same energy. But they have to do the work to do that. They have to get over their pride. This is what they are thinking, but not necessarily doing. What's more? But this is you tuning into your intuition, you're staying, it's like this didn't break you. It doesn't break you. You are still yourself. You're loving the people, you just raising the boundaries against the past person. And this is a Page of Swords. You're learning something new. Page of Swords. You're staying in your energy of lovable person, of somebody who everybody would love to have in the access to, but you're learning something new. You might be spying as well on somebody, on them, trying to find out what's the agenda or what they're doing. But this more like, I feel like you're learning how to deal with people, how to protect your energy. Because you know that it's precious, and as long as you know that it's precious, and you will learn how to put boundaries, this will teach others to know it too. But the spirit guides are telling you, be flexible, and imagine that everything can happen, even that asshole or bitch, to change. If you're still interested. But it might be that you are interested because you might be spying on them. Just not spying in the wrong sense, but checking what's happening with them, because you've been in love with them, if you are not yet, still. Yes? Okay, what's happening in that person's life? We have Page of Wands, Six of Swords, and King of Pentacles in reverse. What's happening in their life? They living. They broke. King of Pentacles, not granted, not having money. Bankruptcy, maybe even. Not feeling great. Missing you maybe even. And they want to move. They are moving to calmer waters. Because where they've been, where they are, it's not where their heart is, or not where they've been. It brought them misery and disappointment, and they are broke. They're not granted, or they don't have money, because it was a really rough time for them, really rough experience. And they want to come back maybe to you, because this was much calmer water. And they want to talk, they want to date, they want to check the water, they want to bring a passion again. This is just the page. I don't know if this is because they don't know how to open up and how to conquer you, but this might be as well that they are bruised. The ego is bruised, and they just don't know if you would ever consider them again. And they just want to test waters. Date you, take it slow. Because they are scared of abandonment, they are scared of rejection. What's the advice from the spirit guides? Yeah, radical acceptance, forgiveness. What maybe can lead to something which you wouldn't imagine. And that spirit has said flexible. Okay. We have it came in reverse, the Fool in reverse, Aries. Don't be fooled. Don't allow yourself to be fooled by their actions, or don't start anything new with, exactly, look at that, Seven of Swords. Don't start anything with somebody who is a thief, with somebody who has their own agenda, who always only breaks promises, who broke your heart once already upon a time, and they didn't change. And to come back to you, they as well had to break somebody else's heart, because it sounds like a serial breaking heart person, serial murderer, something like that. It's like the spirit guys, don't start anything new, don't be fooled by somebody who you feel is an asshole. Maybe this is about that person, but they're saying as well, be flexi. But it might be that you are surrounded by options, that you are thinking about somebody else as well, because you might have an option. But this is what the spirit guys are telling you. No, and again, we have the Hierophant in reverse. No commitment. What with that? Not marriage. What with that? The Magician. We have Taurus, Gemini and Virgo energy. Don't manifest something which will not lead into commitment, which will not lead into marriage. Don't manifest, don't put any energy, or don't manipulate. This is your advice for you. Don't manipulate yourself, or don't let somebody to manipulate yourself into a not committable relationship. Don't manifest it. Okay, let's see what you're thinking about that person. What are you thinking about that person? Or this is more like if you are in a twin flame relationship or something like that, then don't let that person in before they are able to commit. Manifest for yourself. We have photo freak. You think that they are taking too many photos. Photo freak. Or the photo freak, it is as well constantly staying in the past, thinking about the past. You think that they are, this is like guilt tripping you, bringing the past into the relationship or to the situation to make you feel particularly. Gossip, kiss and tell. That they did the smear campaign to you, or did they constantly gossiping about others? And it will be another red flag, yes? Because gossiping is really horrible, and if somebody is always saying bad words about others, well, it means that they don't have a balanced idea about relationships, because they might be gossiping about you when you are not in their presence. Okay, but this is your perspective, yes? And let's see what they're thinking about you. That you are judgmental and immature behavior. This is their perspective, and probably it's why they don't want to commit. They didn't want to commit. This radical acceptance, it might be as well you accepting the truly for who they are. And imagine better, because you deserve better. I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching.